Reporting is one of the most powerful features within any accounting system. We put all our transactions together to find out how we're doing in business. We really want our reporting system to analyze our result. I'd like to talk about a couple features that are contained within the reporting system of QuickBooks. First, let's go up to the Reports menu. I'd like to talk about processing multiple reports and combining reports from multiple companies. First, let's talk about processing multiple reports. When I select this feature, I'm automatically brought to a screen that'll list all my reports. Now, I'm going to choose All Reports for this first example. It now allows me to choose the reports that I would like to see, and when I print or display, I will have all those reports printed at one time. For instance, here's my trial balance. If I close out, here's my profit and loss in the background. When I close out, I'm back at home. So I could have easily printed both reports out. Let's go back to Reports and go back to Process Multiple Reports. If I'm working with my customers, you will notice that it very quickly brings me just to my customer information. If I'd like to see my aging and open invoices, once again, I'll display them. My open invoices come up first, and my aging summary in the background. This can be a huge time saver when you're putting together your reports at the end of the month or the end of the quarter. Let's go back to Reports and talk a little bit about combining reports from multiple companies. Now, please keep in mind that this is an Enterprise Edition feature. However, if you have multiple companies that you do combine together, it is well worth considering. It also works quite well when you have individual divisions that you then roll over together. Let's go into Combine Reports from Multiple Companies. The first thing you'll see is that QuickBooks asks me, where are the files that you want to combine? In this first example, I have the sample product-based business. I'm going to add files, and I'm going to grab a second My Sample Company file. When I do, I now have the files to be combined. Now please keep in mind that if you had 2 or 3 more, you can easily add them on. I will choose the balance sheet, and you now notice that I have my range that I can set for the dates. I can also use whether it's accrual or cash, and I can change the name on the report. Now we have some advanced Excel options such as hiding our columns that we can go into, but I'd like to go directly to Combine the Reports. Now please keep in mind that at this point QuickBooks is actually adding together the items from both balance sheets. As a result, it's going to take a few moments as it crunches your numbers and tries to put them together. It's also going to establish an Excel worksheet for you in the background, so when you are saving this worksheet, please keep security in mind. Now in my instance, I'm using sample files, and it's just verifying that for me, and that's perfectly okay. When I'm finished, you will now notice that it brought in the numbers from Rock Castle Construction and from My Sample Company. It automatically totaled these two together, so I have a combined company financial that just took a few moments to actually produce. This feature within QuickBooks is extraordinarily powerful. You may wish to consider the use of it. Also keep in mind that with all its additions, you can download a trial version of these programs from QuickBooks to find out if it's suitable for you. I'd recommend that you do some exploration of the enterprise, especially if you're using multiple companies. The time that you save can really be worth the investment within the product.